Oh, hey there. You're here once again. It's been a while. I know. You've been waiting to return. Haven't you? To a place where it's dark. To a place where it is simple. Where nothing matters. It often feels that way, no matter where you are. But here it feels like truly nothing we do or say really matters, but in a good way. Like we could just float on forever here in the void. And nobody would think you a silly dreamer for that. I know I wouldn't. We all drift aimlessly and without purpose in the void. But I often feel that there is a purpose to it. It's just too big and too intricate for our tiny little minds to understand. So it feels pointless and meaningless. We are just floating particles in an endless flow of matter. And that is truly amazing to think about, don't you think? I apologize, my friend. I often ramble when I get visitors. There are just so few of them, and so much time to think in between each visitor that I find my mind spills onto the floor like a can of paint, covering and coloring all the silence in my thoughts and ideas. But that is why it is so wonderful that you are here. You are a good listener. In fact, I'm not certain I've ever heard you talk. It feels like I can hear what you say, but it's many hours after the conversation has been had. Does that make sense? So strange, right? It's also quite hard to tell which words are real and which are fake. I see words and hear sounds, but I cannot always tell They don't always puncture through my mind, though. It sometimes feels as though my inner world has begun to put up gates and walls to block more and more voices out. It isn't easy opening up the gates or tearing down the walls once they've been built now, is it? And that's why I am here in the void, where the vastness is infinite and my thoughts can never hope to cover it all, to fill it, to control it. And I think there's room for your thoughts in here too. Maybe that's why you're here. I think we could drift endlessly through this inky blackness together as friends, as fellow adventurers in this sea of mystery. I often think about that sometimes. Apologies, of course, for letting my thoughts spill out again. But I often wonder how real we truly are here. How real are you? How real am I? How real is this conversation? Does it matter? I often find that I do not have the answers to such questions. But I wish I did. I guess it's not much help, is it? There is so much to chat about, so much to say, and yet, I can think of so little when you are around. I did see an interesting thing float by a while back. It was a Wendy's. Not a bag, not a burger, like the whole restaurant. I wanted to stop in for a Frosty, but we were floating in opposite directions, and I missed it. Such is life, I suppose. But then, maybe it wasn't real anyways. Nothing they serve certainly is. It is often a wonder if anything I see floating by is truly real. Like, what's that over there? It looks like a teacup. Could I pick it up? Could I pour tea into it and take a sip? We will never know, because that teacup is on a separate journey. it's going, where it needs to be, and where I'm going are separate. And that's okay. And you, where are you going? Well, that's okay. You don't have to know. Because where you're going is exactly where you are meant to be. And where I'm going is where I'm meant to be. Often we might want to escape that reality, and often we do. That's very well why you're here with me right now in the void, to escape something that has become a constant reality in your own mind. It pops into your head and it won't let go. So you run. And that's why you're here. I understand. I also feel the need to run sometimes. But not when I'm here. Here in the void. Because in the void, we float. We float into the infinity beyond. You can just throw out your thoughts and the vastness will swallow them up for eternity. Why don't we do that together now? Throw out a thought for the void to gobble up forever. Cast it into darkness forever. Can you think of one? One that keeps you up at night. Clasp it in your mind and hold on to it. Really have that thought and then say it. You don't need to shout it out. Just softly bring it out into the open and let it go. It's only you and me and infinity. You made that thought a reality when you spoke it. And now I want you to let it go. It will find its place in this universe. But that place will no longer exist in your head. Let it drift through the void forever. I'm proud of you, my friend. You are oh so special to me, to this world, to the void. and I very much hope our paths cross again. But for now, it would appear we are beginning to float in different directions.